change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. Welcome to the EQ Gangster podcast, where you will learn practical tools to grow your mental and emotional health and intelligence to be the best version of yourself, both at work and at home. It is real, raw, and transformational. The journey of emotional growth isn't easy, but it's worth it. I believe in you. This episode is sponsored by Arrowhead Leadership Consulting. What are your organization's biggest pain points right now? Low EQ leaders, weak managers, toxic culture, high turnover, low engagement, leader development lagging behind company growth, no company career path. Let us know if your organization needs leadership coaching, workshops, training, or keynotes. Visit arrowhead-leadership.com for more details. Arrowhead-leadership.com. EQ Gangsters. So this episode is going to be about I get to change, not I have to change, based on a conversation from a client and a super dude who listens to the podcast. So you're going to hear this, brother, and it's a result of our conversation that we just had. And so I'm pulling this from him, and it's a lesson that he passed on to me that he's also passing on to his children and his family, which I think is an excellent idea. I am thankful for big, giant windows. I'm thankful for sunlight. I'm thankful for really cool architecture. I'm thankful for big, giant American flags. I'm thankful for heavy equipment. I'm thankful for pickup trucks and trucks with ranch hand fenders and bumper packages. I'm thankful for old, awesome automobiles that still work. I have an ancient Lexus that is still kicking like Jet Li and Jackie Chan. And I am very, very grateful for Bessie, who is still kicking after many hundreds of thousands of miles. I am thankful for, water and water features. I'm thankful for lessons and learning and valleys and adversity and tension and conflict and being able to use all of those as growth opportunities and tools. I'm thankful for emotions. I'm thankful for, people with a lot of wisdom. Okay, so I get to change. I don't have to change. Great quote. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. How can you look at, so like this is a great exercise. Literally pick up something that's in front of you. I've got a soda can in front of me. I've got this little charger thing in front of me that I got from one of our clients. And if you're on YouTube, you can see me doing this. I'm holding this charger. It's a cell phone charger that's got all these, it's got a USB-C cable. It's got these different cables, right, to charge. It's got different charging ports. It's got a black kind of narrow face on one side. It's got a white flat face with a flat charging platform for the phone. It's got a power button. It's got I said the different ports. So it's got the brand and logo on here from the client. So I can change the way I look at things, and then the things I look at begin to change. So I can see different features and attributes of this charger when I pick it up and look at it from all these different angles. And honestly, I didn't even realize it had a power button. I just plugged it in, or I just set my phone on and it's charging. So I literally until just now. So to prove the point, How can you do that exact same thing with your relationships? How can you do that exact same thing with conflict or tension somewhere in your life? Here's another monster lesson that kind of ties into this is, where am I being defensive at in my life? Where am I pushing back at? Those are clues of change areas. And again, I love that my buddy, kind of shared that with me. I get to change, not I have to change. I get to grow, not I have to grow. Like this morning, there's the building next to me has got a ninja gym kind of thing. It's maybe, I'm making this up because I don't know the answer. It's got maybe 1,500, 2,000 square feet of gym space, but it's got a truckload of equipment and stuff. There were 54 people in there this morning at this fitness class, which is like a cross between CrossFit, and if CrossFit and Stations had a baby, it would be this class. You got a drill sergeant like lady who was on the mic, booming bass music, which I always dig, and 54 people that are literally standing right next to each other because it's so packed with all the equipment and stuff. And there's probably 54 people. There's probably, no joke, 22 stations. Is that right? 50, 25, 25, 26, 27 stations. Me and math. So 27. So imagine 20 some stations. You're at every station for like 90 seconds, 45 seconds one arm, 45 seconds the other arm, because we were doing upper body today. And it was a smoke fest. It was my first time. It's so funny because it's you got Grandpa Big Poppy, not that I'm a grandpa, but you got this old guy, me, with it's 53 millennials. They're all like ninja professionals and stuff. And then the graybeard, Gandalf walks in. And it wasn't like, oh crap, this is so, I was like, no, I get to get smoked today by these younger folks that are beast modes. And I get to um yeah, I get to get smoked. And so what's our mindset for doing work? What's our mindset for change, for growing? Do we have a mindset that we have an opportunity to, or do we feel like it's getting forced on us? And even if it is getting forced because of maybe at work, they've got you on a professional development program, whatever, you get to grow and change. You get to become more than you are right now. You get to be different than who you are right now. So give thanks in all things, right? That's biblical. Give thanks in all things. I know gratitude has really taken off, but gratitude is a biblical principle. James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and perseverance must finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. That's what I'm going through right now. I desperately need to mature. And so I can consider it pure joy. I get to consider trials pure joy so that I can be mature and complete, not lacking anything, because I have been very immature due to my EQ. And so, and then also Hebrews 12, man, this is fire. Do not make light of the Lord's discipline. This is Hebrews 12, 4, 5, 5. And do not lose heart when he rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and he chastens everyone he accepts as his son. Endure hardship as discipline. God is treating you as his children. For what children are not disciplined by their father? If you are not disciplined and everyone undergoes discipline, then you are not legitimate, not true sons and daughters at all. So, and then verse 11, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. So, like, and that's Hebrews 12, 5 through 11. So, if we have the right attitude and perspective, I mean, look at the adversity you've gone through in your life. That's a great exercise, too. What's some recent adversity you've gone through? How have you grown through it? Did you grow through it? What lessons did you learn? And do not waste adversity. Do not waste adversity. Do not waste adversity, y'all. We get to learn from adversity. We get to have adversity. Weights in a gym. I get to lift up weights to stress my muscles, to grow my muscles, so that I can be stronger, so I can be better prepared for whatever life throws at me. So, in what areas of your life do you need to adopt that mindset of you get to, you don't have to, you get to earn money, you get to go to work, you get to be creative, you get to dream and have goals, you get to pursue freedom, you get to fail, you get to face adversity, you get to grow from adversity. Thank you for being a part of this journey. And if you feel like this would bless somebody else or encourage them, please share it. Thank you for love hearing any of your ratings or reviews. Take 15, 20 seconds to rate or review the podcast. That would mean a lot as well. And just grateful for all you EQ gangsters out there.